Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Veils of Secrets chapter 8. In this chapter we have rescued Kate and we have brought her to the hospital and she's lying in the bed and she's really in a bad condition. All her body is bruised and her artwork, like the way they represented her, it's quite, it's a good representation because, it's just like she's been through a lot. So it just makes you sad because she's been your friend for so long. And our main character is genuinely sad, and Flynn is both sad and angry. And then the doctor comes in. We ask the doctor a lot of questions like were there any sexual assaults, or how fast is she gonna heal? Is she gonna remember anything or not? And the doctor says that Kate is not gonna remember anything because she was on sedatives, and whatever they gave her, it was really powerful. So she won't remember anything from that period. Then Kate wakes up, and we talk with Kate, and Flynn was there. We can tell her that Flynn also rescued her and she would love her brother, Naomi, and our main character. She'll have a little bit of fun with us, like how we rescued her, and then she'll fall asleep. And then you'll get a diamond scene, alone time with Kate to sort of catch up with her. But before that, you wouldn't tell her that whether Tanner is dead or not. You would avoid questions related to the wedding and everything, and she can't remember her killer. But the killer, I'm not killer, I mean her kidnapper, and the same person is probably the killer of Tanner as we know it. And she can't remember the person who kidnapped her, but he wore a mask, and she tried to stab him with a knife. That's all she knows, and nothing else she knows really. And she knows it was a man, and that's the most important information she can give from her memory. Then we talk with Kate. Kate tells us that she was in different relationships before the Tanner one, and she thought maybe she was not, um, she wasn't getting much from those relationships, and no one accepted her like that, and she sort of thought people were just gonna leave her. So finally, when she found Tanner, she thought it's all everything she wanted, but she loved the notion of Tanner more than she loved Tanner. So that was the problem. And we also talk about a lot of things, old stuff, and we can tell Kate that we only care about her at this point or about Naomi. So there's an option list with um, Grant and Grant and Flynn's name on there too. So we just have a nice time. Then we can kiss Kate's forehead, so she sleeps then. And then we come out. Flynn was injured, so Flynn goes to patch him up in the nurse's office, I guess, in the hospital. And then Naomi goes to the police station to further sort of investigate the place where we found out Kate, where we where we rescued Kate, truth to be told. And then we meet up with Grant. We go to the nearby a market and a place where the scene is super awesome with a great background music. We learn about town's history a little bit, and we also talk about Boston, where we're from. And then we get a diamond scene. We go to Grant's office. We get some secret from there, like there were some drug cases, or oftentimes there would be in Birchport drug smuggling cases now and then. So Grant saved one of the kids. He put him on probation because he's a lawyer, and we would know those kind of things. So a little bit of secrets, and we can get a intimate moment with Grant. And then we'll come back with the flower bouquet that we bought for Kate. Grant will be giving that to Kate, and then bang, Chief Waltz will be entering, and there you go again. He would be saying Kate is the one who is the killer. And we'll be trying to say, Naomi will try to say that it is not possible because Kate's the one who's the victim. Kate's been victimized. And Chief Waltz would say that this is not true because they found the knife where they found out the blood of Tanner and finger imprints of Kate. So Waltz thinks that Kate planned everything, and Kate planned her own kidnapping, and all the photos of Tanner cheating on Kate with Scarlett, those are also he has gotten, and those are with him now. So he and Duffy are trying to arrest Kate. And finally, Walsh pushes us outside, forcefully outside of Kate's room, hospital room, and Naomi tries to protest. Naomi says she's not going to help him, but instead of that, he and Duffy is also helpless at this point, and Chief Walsh handcuffs Kate, and we were just watching it. But what would happen in the aftermath of this, we don't know. So the next chapter will start again in the interrogation room where we're telling the detective what happened in the past. So it's sort of telling the story like in the backward notion it's going. And this is turning out to be great at this point. Music, adventure. So we found out Kate, and finally we're seeing she's going to jail because of Walsh's strategy. What will happen next? We'll find it out chapter 9 next week. Meanwhile, do comment below. Let's talk in the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace out.